starts and never ends. Tone and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in to another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all of you here. I'm in the last 2 hours of being 31 years old. At midnight, I will be 32 years old. So like I said, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm very excited about that. So it'll be birthday week all week for me, but the birthday is on the Monday, so very excited about that, to still be here. And as I was chillaxing, I've been going through something for a good minute. I didn't know what it was about, but I think I might have found out what was going on. I am completely fine, y'all. Believe me, you. Some stuff you need to go through first before you tell anybody, right? So, but it's all good in the neighborhood. But yes, so like I said, tomorrow it'll be breakfast for me. Probably do a birthday breakfast, and then of course you guys know we have The Real Housewives of Atlanta air tonight. I'm gonna review it on my birthday with all of you, and then of course 8:30. I believe we'll do a birthday celebration as well, because we've always done a birthday celebration here on the channel. So, of course, 11 a.m. we'll talk and everything else. But now, let's get to some Hard Hustle Houston, because, child, what a finale. And I got to talk to you. Because Higher is Wayne, rather low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Excuse me, you see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all you here on. We need a 3-part reunion, okay? All right? I don't know why y'all are not wanting to do it. I don't know why Jesse Collins Entertainment's not wanting to do it. I don't get y'all logic. Because you keep giving that old, broken, dilapidated, decrepit, and tired-ass show of Love and Marriage Huntsville a reunion, okay? And they go through the same motherfucking ass shit all the damn time. Ain't giving y'all nothing new. But y'all are trying, diversify content, so I will give you that. By the way, can we talk Kendra dating download? Why is it so short? I'm just asking. Kendra can hold her own for a whole hour, unless that was the format. If that was the format, then that's the format. But I was just wondering as a side note. But anyway, let's get to some Hard Hustle Houston, because, child, so much went down. I took my good notes. So, if you all remember in the last episode, it was a girls' trip to Round Top, right? And, the girls have been going through a lot, and they just needed something to balance them. The balance has been off for quite a long time, right? And so I was like, ugh, man, just these cast trips always go left, right? And so, you got, Chloe saying, girl, I was worried about you planning the trip to Murenna, and then calling her a bitch, and, Ro stepping in as she did. Now, a lot of people think Ro was a bully. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, would y'all accept Chloe's behavior in y'all actual factual smash life? I'm gonna need some of y'all just stop the bullshit. For real, because you're looking stupid. Sincerely. I don't get it. Now, I know maybe she was putting 20 on 10, but like, at least somebody bucked up. The hell? And Chloe said, I've always lifted you up, right? But then Latoya said that you would dig and then you'll pull back. Don't do that. You know, I listened to you for 2 hours on the phone. And Rose said, you don't care about nobody else but yourself. Ashley and Murenna went outside to make sure Latoya was okay. And, you know, Rose was saying, did I lie? I mean, you saw what happened. Was Latoya saying everything that she needed to say? And Murenna said yes. And Chloe said, you don't have to ask anybody else. You're talking to me. I'm talking to you and you're talking to me. And Chloe wants to talk to Latoya, right? And listen. I feel where Latoya is coming from. You've done all you can do and you still being rude to me, not to mention the person that you are disrespecting the most. She has planned the most beautiful proposal for you. We're going to get to that proposal. Child, what the flying uck is going on? That ending was just an ending. Shut up. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, right? And so, like I said, Chloe wants to talk to Latoya. Ro takes Latoya away. And I will say, listen now, Chloe got that body, okay? I will at least say that, okay? Listen. But Chloe is ranting. And Chloe, I'm going to just say this right now. I've had some moments in my life, right? We all have. And I get that you went through a lot and that was your coping mechanism to just try to, you know, in the words of Dory, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. But the way you did this was so asinine, disrespectful, and just gutter behavior. I was just taken aback when Chloe said, my sister had seizures when I was laying next to her. My mom died when I was teaching kids, and my husband died when I was teaching kids, but Latoya is still here. In the words of Kempire, are you okay? Right there. Are you okay? I'm trying to get my face in the frame for the vertical live. But it's just like, what is wrong with you? Like, and I am so sorry that your mom passed away. I'm sorry that your husband passed away. I'm so sorry that your sister has seizures. Sincerely. But that does not give you the right, a fifth quarter or a half of it, to be that disrespectful to somebody who has really been in your corner, because the rest of them are done with you. And to everybody saying that they're trying to ice Chloe out, no. Once again, I ask you all, would you allow anybody in your life, anybody, I mean anybody, would you allow anybody in your life to have Chloe's energy? I'm just asking a question. If somebody in your life had Chloe's energy and said that same ish to you, would you accept it? Fuck no. So I don't want to hear it. So I was, that first part, I had to just pause I just had to pause the episode. I'm like, wait a minute, I know good to uck and damn well this did not occur, and I just didn't see this in my face. Okay, child. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, since I just don't get it. Like, it wasn't just what Chloe said, but it's also how she said. I mean, it was some stank on it. I mean, Kenya did Revenge P more. But hey, Coach James, good to see you, good sir. As always, love you, value, appreciate you, brother. But yeah, I just couldn't take it. I'm just like, nah. I'm sorry. I've had my moments, even with what I went through. Now, do I say what I say? Yes, the fuck I do. But also, I'm not wishing death, right? I'm not doxing. I'm not threatening. I'm not reducing anybody's pain or anything in any shape, form, or fashion. People have the right to feel how they want to feel. You cannot hurt somebody and then tell them to get over it. You don't have that right. Because guess what? You also have the right to feel how you want to feel as well. Just saying. But Chloe, that was just, I could not. My God. So then we're at a brand new day, right? And Murenna has a bag for everybody. And in each bag has something special for each of them with a prayer book, right? And Chloe even had a bag, right? And Chloe left with Jordan, right? And, you know, Labrina opened up the prayer book. And she opened up on day 34, do not feel guilty. And everybody just felt, whew, you know what I mean? And that the energy was lighter in the room. All the ladies felt that. And Labrina said, you met Chloe's representative. And I will say this, right? I think, to be real with you, everybody's got a representative, okay? Including myself. But here's the blessing, right? Here's the blessing. Just because you have a rep doesn't mean that you're not real, right? I think we all have a representative when we go out to work every day, and you know, we try our best to be a good coworker, to whether you're in retail, whether you're whether you're at a hospital, whether you're selling cell phones, you know, you're at Best Buy, you're at a gas station. By the way, shout out to all the people that are working at gas stations. Okay, because working at a gas station is a job. There's been people working at a gas station for 30 years. And not to mention, too, it's like, a gas station worker, it's like, do you not realize if your car, how can I put it? If you get in the car, what do you need for the car to run? You need gas. You look crazy, psychotic, and need to be put down. Socially, of course. But anyway, like I said, regardless of you know, the job that you do, we all have a representative, right? And I always say there's yourself and there's your damn self. Your damn self, what's good, my man? Good to see you. And then yourself, hello, how are you? I'm Braylon Lee. Nice to meet you. Now, for some people, that's code switching, right? But for me, right, I understand code switching. But when it comes to the family and friends in my life and the dreams I'm going after, there's a thing called platform matching. Each platform requires a different energy, right? The energy that you guys are getting on Braylon Lee's virtual tour right now would be completely different than Braylon Lee on this show right here.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh,
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too. I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Do you know why the energy for Brain Lee would be different on Good Morning America? First of all, that is a national morning show. Okay, number one. Number two, it fuels the news division of ABC. And number three, you are at a different level. These are people that are literally just getting up, right? And when it comes to morning television, the reason why it's so intimate is because no one else is in your home at that time except them, right? So you want to be as cutesy, mindful, and very demure, as they say, right? And recognizing that, hey, you can give personality, but you can't put your throat in it, right? I can put my throat in this because this is my show, right? And I've built up the stamina and the mental, right, to be able to keep this show at the high energy that this show deserves to be at, because we're covering the destinations that you guys will travel to virtually. That requires a tour guide that has energy, right? Different platform requires a different energy. So just wanted to just get that out, right? And so, you know, Latoya Riley's gonna put herself first, and she cannot keep investing in Chloe. You know what? I feel her, right? And there's nothing wrong with estrangement if it is going to protect your mental, right? Nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it. I am grateful in my life. Every person that I've met, right, it's always been a good vibe, right? Now, there may have been some times where we might have had some disagreements, but for the most part, the totality of who I am is a good person. I remember what Colin Cowherd said, are you a good hang or are you a bad hang? And listen, I'd rather be a good hang, knowing that if I don't ever see them again, we are always good, rather than causing a Braylon catastrophe to myself and wondering why nobody wants to be around me. In the words of BoJack Horseman, you don't want to get to the point where everybody loves you, but nobody likes you. Right, so shout out to BoJack Horseman, one of the greatest cartoons of all time on Netflix. So Latoya was planning Chloe's proposal, and the Lays didn't know that. I think Murenna knew, but most of the Lays did not know that, right? And so Latoya got a decorator and a photographer, but she's not showing to the proposal. And, you know, Ashley said that, you know, I would feel torn about, you know, wanting to be there, right? Because you do want to be support, but also too, you need to respect yourself. And Rose says it's your fault that you don't have your friends at your engagement. I agree with that. And listen, I don't think Ro was trying to come from a mean place. Here's the thing about Ro, right? She will love you down, but she ain't gonna put up with shit that she don't have to either. And I don't get why that's a problem. So you don't have standards and requirements for yourself? Job applications have requirements on it. When you get that job, there's certain standards you gotta meet. Otherwise, you don't have the job anymore, right? So then we get to Keno Sabe. Shout out to Angel and Bobby from Wonderland Adventures. I hope your business is going well. And what happened on Potomac should not have happened. Knowing good to damn well, if Ashley and Giselle got those reviews, they would be bitching and fussing. And here's the God of it, darling. I wouldn't want that to happen to them. But that's called being decent, honorable, and respectable. Ashley and Giselle don't have that energy within their vaginas, okay? All right, moving on. We know Potomac is coming, child. We'll get to that season when we get to it, okay? But anyway, one of the ladies said we need to get cactuses, right, for the party. So that way the cactuses can poke, people who are doing too much. And I think Labrina said, well, we don't have to get the cactus because they ain't going to be there. Just say fuck Chloe without saying fuck Chloe. Good damn. And so Will is retiring from the NFL. It's going to be a black tie retirement party, but Western, right? And Labrina wants boobs galore. I'm like, where was my damn invitation? Labrina's probably like, motherfucker, I don't know you. You are another human being upon the planet. Thank you for watching the show, Braylon. But that's it. I would have enjoyed myself at the party, child. Listen, I would not have minded car being wrangled in, baby. Just to be disrespected. You know what? Let me stop. It's all in good fun. Good Lord Jesus. I would have pulled in some cowgirls too. Good Lord. Anyway, so the energy, like I said before, it was freeing, right? And Ashley said, you know how like when you go home after the end of a long day and you take off the bra? Chloe was the bra. I'm like, oh, Ashley is coming back next season. So Labrina tried to dance, right? She tried to do the, where you get down low and you do the kick. And she did it. She leaned with, rocked with, leaned with, rocked with. She almost fell her ass. It was too funny though. And so then we're back with Chloe and Jordan and the kids. They're playing charades. And Chloe said, do you use cards? And I think Noah she said that you probably did that in the olden days. I'm like, damn! Not in the olden days. Not in the olden days. Not in the olden days. Those were the days, Archie. Yeah, honey, listen, Chloe's an old bitch, okay? Listen, now I like Braylon, he's a black that I like, but Chloe, she's doing too damn much. Shout out to all of the family, man. Moving on. So, this round of charades were different holidays, right? So you had Halloween, you had Valentine's Day, you had St. Patrick's Day. Chloe said that Jordan and the girls need more time, right? Because that's what their dad did with them, right? By the way, Chloe's husband passed away due to a heart attack, right? So very, very sad. Nolan and Jordan, it's been hard trying to establish a connection with them. And Nolan says, and I think she was very gracious in saying it. She said, it's not your fault, but it's somebody else's fault. And Chloe did not introduce Nolan and her sister to Jordan for quite a while, right? And Nolan is not comfortable. She can't give a reason why, but Jordan is trying with Nolan. Now, let me just say this, right? This is so difficult. Because you got to think about it, right? Think about how many single moms and dads go through this, right? Whether a relationship is no longer, in motion, right? They broke it up. Or better yet, somebody passes away, like Chloe's husband, of a heart attack, or they get a divorce, what have you, right? Or better yet, that person has a job out of town and it's just creating tension, right? Financial problems, what have you, the gamut. And from the moms that I have spoken with, right? Because, Nowadays, you can barely meet a woman who doesn't have a child or kids, right? Moms and dads have the right to protect their kids. I'm gonna say it 2 more times. Moms and dads have the right to protect their kids. Moms and dads have the right to protect their kids, because guess what? Not everybody deserves that side. Children, they're not asked to be here, right? So I fully get Chloe's perspective of what if it didn't work out, right? Then you guys would have built up this connection, and then, you know, the heartbreak of not having a father figure in the house. But also, too, there are some men that you think the relationship is going good, but your kid or your kids are being abused in the background. You have no idea, but you loving on this man so hard, and it happens that women abuse kids too. Let's not sit up here and not have a real conversation, right? So, Chloe, you are 100% correct on that, right? But I also feel Nolan's point of view of, if you're expecting us to always be honest with you, why you can't be honest with us? And that's a fair question from a child. That's a very, very fair question. So I see both sides of the coin here, ladies and gentlemen. I truly do. And hey, 3 people, thank you for being here, right? So after all of that, we get to Latoya, and she's looking very scrumdiddlyumptious, okay? Latoya, she a cute one. She is. So she is a brand ambassador for this dog dating app, right? Now, I'm gonna just be real. You got dog dating apps, you got cat dating apps. There's even a platform where you can find somebody who loves Disney, right? I thought about going on that site today. I may do it, I may not, but I was like, DisneyDating.com. I mean, I guess. I mean, hell, there could be a fandom for, farmers. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. If farmersonly.com can happen, I don't know why no other, fandom dating site can't happen, right? And so Murenna comes through. Murenna says that all of us has tried to talk with Chloe, right? An apology needs words and or action behind them, right? And pushing away people on purpose is not cool. Latoya is still not going to go, but she is going to send flowers, right? And we're going to get to, why we need a 3-part reunion here in just a minute, okay? But let's keep going. So we have Elena and Chloe. Elena clocks in to work on the season finale, John. And Elena can let loose and have her hair down finally, this, that, and the third. And when it comes to her and Josh, she calls, but there's no answer. And they are fully separated now. Jason is staying with his mom. Listen. Sometimes people go through things that does not define who they are, right? Jordan is taking responsibility according to Chloe. Ro is mad, Latoya is mad, and Elena says Chloe has a good heart, but she has a mouthpiece on her, right? So that is that there, okay? Child, it really wasn't too much of the damn conversation. Like, I wanted to skip it, but of course this is the finale, so you gotta cover everything. But anyway, with that being said, let's get to Will's retirement party, because this was amazing. I mean, sincere. You had stilt walkers, you had women in bubbles being extra-smexable, and then you had these women with these chimes, the hats with the things around the head. Beautiful. Beautiful. I would love to take one of them home though, because it was all, like I said, it was black tie but Western, right? So they did their thing. I enjoyed it. I really did. Yes, indeed, I did. Moving on. So it's good vibes all around. And I gotta tell you what Labrina said was so moving, right? Of how every bath and every scar told a story, just really just moving, right? And we don't think about, right, the sacrifices that people make. We see the glory, but we don't know the story and the words of the song, right? And Will was talking about Pop and how he said, like, you're not my biological son, but damn it, you're my son. I love you very much, right? And that, the daughter gives him the drive to keep going. And Will said, I did a lot to you. This is what Will said to Labrina. I did a lot to you that you didn't deserve. I'm like, this is why this show deserves to be on TV. And it was rough for a good minute this season, but I knew the heart was there. I knew the heart was there, right? So then, after that beautiful moment, we're with Chloe, right? And she is with her friend Valerie, and she's shooting content. Okay, child, after you made fun of Murenna playing the trip and said, we're going to do shoot content. Like I said before, you should have been picking up the phone. Hey, Murenna, can we talk? How do you shoot content full time? Like, do you have a manager? You have an agent? Like, how do you do this? I would be learning from my friend, not hating on my friend, okay? But that's just me. Far be it from me giving an opinion, but yet here we are, right? So, Chloe said that she was in an uncertain place in her career with Chloe Cook Events, right? And like I said, being a mom, being a sister, trying to find yourself and who Chloe Cook is and all that stuff. Like, life can be lifing, so I can understand that. And when your mind and your soul and your purpose are not aligned, everything else is fault, right? So then we get back to Labrina, right? And Will's retirement part. It feels so light and refreshing. And it feels great that, Chloe's not here, Murenna said, and about Chloe not being there. And Latoya's like, I'm giving space, but it's hard because I want to give her grace. And it's hard for me to throw people away. And Rose said, all you gotta do is just go to the trash can and just drop them. Bro, we get it, child. We get it. Chloe is shit to you. We get it. Damn it, we get it. I mean, for real, we do get it. She showed herself. You know what I mean? So Ro is not wrong, but it's just like, okay, she's not here. Okay, she's not here. So then, right, now we're with Chloe, right? And Chloe sees Jordan, right? And let me tell you something. There was Valerie and Brittany, right? They work with Chloe, right? And so Jordan said that, I wanted to come see the content that y'all were shooting, this, that, and third. And, the room was closed, and Chloe opened it, and it was beautiful white orchids everywhere. I mean, just divine alignment, right? And as it was going on, there was different, there was different entries of their love story, right, all the way through. And at the end, it said, will you marry me, right? And Chloe was just so overwhelmed, right? And Chloe did say yes, right? And so, you got Betsy, her grandmother, and her brothers, and her sisters, and everybody there. And the 2 kids were there, right? And Chloe, Chloe, she is on cloud 9,000 right now, right? Ooh, good damn. Chloe's on level 9,000 right now, right? And so, my God. And so, with that said, she asked Nolan, what do you think about all this? What do you like my ring? And Nolan says she doesn't care actually. Chop! 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 Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a damn minute! I was flabbergasted. What? She doesn't care actually. I mean, it was just, and that was the tame version. Now, you know, of course, kids and adults, they do have many things in common. One of those things is that kids and adults don't like change. I don't like change. I've gotten comfortable, adaptable, and more understanding about change. That change is a powerful tool if you can understand why a change is happening and how it can benefit you. That type of change I'm good with, right? But I like routine, understand? So, with that said, we get back to Labrina and this stepping speech, and she goes through every woman, and you know, she ends with Ro and being you know, a big horse, okay? And Ro says, they call me Big Mama. I'm like, oh, geez. And I know Javon is just like, yes, you are Big Mama. I want to get at my Big Mama. Arr! Like the ladies say, bark. Like the ladies say, you know, barking for one. Row, 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 row. Listen, okay, that's a real thing. I don't know where that bark, if you want, came from, but listen, that is a thing, okay? So, as we get to the end of the episode, like I said, this is the season finale. We ain't getting no 3-part reunion, but we should, okay? We should. Noah is crying her eyes out, right? Chloe's looking beautiful, I will say that, right? But Chloe, she's out there in the parking lot, right? She's out there in the parking lot, and she starts with Noah. And Noah says, leave me alone and don't talk to me. She says, go away, mommy, and you have ruined my life. Like I said, the earlier part of it was when she said, I don't care. She was trying to be very cutesy, very mindful, very demure. And Noah said, all right, this TV stuff I'm done with. I'm about to let it all out. And that's exactly what I felt, right? So I'm going to speak on that in a minute. I want to get to the end of the episode, then I'll give my overall thoughts here, right? With Labrina, she is so happy with everybody who was supposed to be there, and she is so excited about people moving forward and growing and evolving with their careers, their lives, and everything that they want to go after, and she wants to maximize their sisterhood, right? And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Heart and Hustle Houston Season 2. Okay? Now, if I had to grade the season, I would probably have to give it a B-. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, Elena did not show up for work at all. Number one. Number two, they got very in the weeds with the Precious conversation, right? And not to mention, too, who said it, who did say it, all that stuff, right? But also, too, the season felt more heavy this season, right? So I give it a B because it was still a full season, right? Actually, we got more episodes because originally it was 8, so 9, 10, 11. They gave us 3 extra episodes, right? But I gave it the minus because of those things. But the B is because the heart was still there. These were people you still wanted to see. And, you know, these people don't have to be on TV. You don't have a career like Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? All right? Just keeping it a buck. And I will say this, Carlos, I hope to God Almighty the way you disrespected Kiki Jabbar and you waited till the reunion to honor her and not during the season, I hope you honor Destiny's dad during the season. You piece of shit bastard. That shouldn't have been swallowed by your fucking mother. Okay? Alright, moving on. Now, with that being said, let's talk about Noah, right? Because the leave me alone, I understand it was too early for her, right? Don't talk to me. Okay, the child is establishing boundaries. This is good. Go away, mommy. But the part that got to me was you ruined my life. You ruined my life. You ruined my life. Those are very heavy words to say, right? And how shall I put this? I think that was from a place of hurt. I really do. I think that was from a genuine place of hurt. I don't think, Noah does not love her mom. She only knows one dad. Her dad is gone forever. And she feels like that her mom is spending more, in the words in the North and Northwest, you should be spending more time with your kids, not your friends. And Chloe feels like, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, right? And if it doesn't work out with the kids, it's not going to work out in the relationship because the kids are always going to feel angst, right? And here's the thing. Jordan does not deserve to be in an environment where the kids have angst against him. Right? But also, too, you can never replace somebody who was your dad. So I'm praying for Noah. I really don't believe she meant those words. I think it truly was just, when you are going through pain, you will say anything just to be able to lock yourself up here mentally. And I think that's what's going on with Noah, right? That was heavy at the end, child. That hurt me, and that wasn't even directed towards me. I feel like Noah at this point, regardless of who the man is, it's just like, my dad's not coming back. And you gotta feel for that, right? You gotta feel for that. Latoya, I feel like, hopefully everything with her dad's estate is done. And, date. Go on solo trips. Although make sure you have, a camera in your hair or Apple tag, weaved in there so, people can know where you are and stuff like that. Job, you've seen the world today. And by the way, there should be a United States advisory of going down to Mississippi because you could be not here anymore. There was a black woman who was hung in a tree. And man will come when he said there's nobody being deleted in Mississippi. Motherfucker. I saw your comment section on your video. People said that you looked stupid, and you did. That's because you were born that way. And the family came out and said that they didn't even know you at all. You know what's sad? I just want to say this to Race Bane Tatum. It took another coon to tell a coon to shut the fuck up and not go after a black woman who's a mom that lost her child. That's asinine me. But then again, you won't cry because your son passed away. My God, birds of a feather flock together. But moving on. like I said, I feel for Latoya, and I do hope that in season 3 that we'll see a new light in Latoya, right? With Ro, I do hope to see more of her personal side. I hope that we see her, doing more clubs. Hope to see whatever else she wants to do in business, right? Because you guys remember that conversation that me and Ro had. And I asked her, like, do they showcase the personal side? She said no, so hopefully we get to see more of that. And also, too, I hope that, Sophia, right, gets to have a good co-parenting, relationship. I do hope that grows and evolves. Try to make sure I get everybody here. Like I said, Will and Labrina, I hope to see more Pop next season. And your beautiful baby girl as well, your daughter. I feel like Will and Labrina are going to be just fine. I really love their energy together. Murenna, I do hope that, you guys go to couples therapy. Because like you said, you don't want to get to the point where you don't like him. You have had that thought in your mind for a while. That needs to be worked out. For real, that needs to be worked out and it needs to be worked on so it can be worked out. It needs to be worked on so it can be worked out. It needs to be worked on so it can be worked out. Right? Elena Child, just don't come back next season. You did not clock it forward. You clocked it, what, 3 episodes? Child, you are a friend of the show now, okay? And I'm glad that the separation has happened, and I hope that both of y'all, you and Jason, Josh, my bad. I meant to say Josh. Josh. I hope you and Josh, y'all find whatever happiness means for both of y'all. Make sure those kids are loved, cared for, and respected, right? Ashley, I felt one way about you at the beginning of the season, but now I feel like you decent. I get to know you more, but you decent. That's how I feel about you. You decent. Hopefully we get to see that new restaurant next season, and hopefully we get to see the husband a little bit more. I like the men in this show. They are supportive, but they have their own personalities, but they don't try to be a star, right? So it's indeed there. Chloe, I think the biggest thing I can say to you, child, is recognize the damage you caused, because you have caused some damage, right? That doesn't mean that life is over, right? Sometimes time and space does heal wounds, but then other times it's some things are a kibosh on it, right? With you and Jordan, I think the biggest thing is y'all have to recognize that these kids are not gonna like you for some years till they feel comfortable. That's their right. That doesn't mean they should be an asshole to y'all, right? But Chloe, you gotta work on your attitude. You do. You gotta work on your attitude, and you also cannot pray tell and fall on the sword of that you have ADHD and use that as an excuse to disrespect people. You got a lot of work to do on yourself, and not to mention too, you need your heart checked down. I don't mean your physical heart. I mean the soul of your heart needs to have a cleansing. Because to say that about a good friend of yours, yeah, no. And I bet you feel like a dumbass when you saw all of that done for you, and that was done by your best friend who you left out in the cold. Child, that's all I got. We're gonna take a little bit of a commercial break. We'll be back with more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Everybody, roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced, and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being home as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, brilliantly bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Brilliantly, spotlight shine like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist. Somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I tell you thrice. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Y'all, that is the show. I'm going to turn my camera now here because we have done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. What a show, 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 what a show. Like I said, I'm looking forward to season 3. of Heart and Hustle Houston. We will be here for the show. And season 3, we need a damn reunion, okay? Listen, we know the show now. We know all the players, okay? Yeah, we need a reunion next season, okay? Because I know how this is going to go on, okay? Now, people on YouTube, they are bold, they will bite, and they will not miss your skin, okay? They will do a YouTube reunion on here and not give a damn uckerish. I'm telling you right now, the momentum is here for a reunion because, child, we need to know what's going on with Chloe and her child and how she's feeling about all that. You know, also too, Elena, I feel like, yeah, we need to know why you weren't clocked in for work most of the season. You know, with Latoria, definitely, you know, where she is with her health, you know, how she, you know, got involved in her community after this health scare, because, you know, I would feel like the more you get into your community, learn about what you're going through, that'll kind of help you reassure yourself. Did she go get a test to see if seizures are a part of her family? With Labrina, you know, of course, how is Pop and, you know, that situation, everything else. Trying to think, Ro, how is your situation with Jalan? So there's a lot here for a reunion. I truly believe that. But OWN and Jessica Collins Entertainment has decided that a reunion is not necessary. So that's their take there. But yeah, y'all, so. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. All we're doing right now is just chillaxing. Like I said, Roa is on Monday, but you know, I feel like I want to review the Ultimate Girls Trip because this is encompassing every franchise, and also too, it is content, right? It is content. It is content, and you know, Nene is back. Nene is back. Nene is back. So even if it's just for this, as a stepping stone to see if she can come back, I think it should be covered because this is a very historic time in the world of reality television. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how many episodes that they have. They might have 6. We'll see. But you know, and so. Yes, indeed. Yep, we are chillaxing, everybody. Give me one moment. Hey, everybody. We are just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing, just chillaxing, just chillaxing. Man. Oh, man. Like I said, that was a very heavy finale, child. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that finale at the end. Whew. It reminded me of that song that Whitney Houston sang. Where do broken hearts go? Do they find their way home? Child, sometimes I don't think so, Whitney. I just don't. Oh, man. We'll end up chillaxing here for just a little bit. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to do an interview with Ro or any of the ladies from the show. I've been waiting for quite a while. I think a lot of content creators have. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just need some follow-up. You know what I mean? We just need some follow-up. We need some follow-up. We need some follow-up. Because this was a lot this season, child. It really was. It really, 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 really was. Oh, man. It's 11:11. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Cannot believe I'm be 32 years old. In like some hours. Like under an hour, actually. I don't know why I said like hours, but I meant to say in under an hour. Man. I'll do my annual birthday post writing. I usually do it on the day of. I don't like to do it the night before, but yeah. And I usually do that, every birthday just because I feel like it's important to write out your thoughts fully fleshed out, right? Usually throughout the year I just share stuff and but my birthday, it's me just talking and of course I'm always talking, but it's me giving a synopsis of where I feel like I am mentally, but also too just reflective. And it's been a lot to reflect on. It really has. But I'll get into that in my birthday message. So you guys will know when you guys get it. So. Like I said, I think we might end it at 1 hour and 20 minutes here. My God, today. Hey, one person, welcome in, just chillaxing. Hey, welcome in, just chillaxing. Talked about Hard Hustle Houston, the season finale. The season is over. No reunion though, sadly, because I kind of need one after this season. It was a lot to deal with, you know what I mean? But they did their thing, so I'm sure season 3 is already in the works. So no official word as of yet, y'all. I know that there is usually pickup letters, like, hey, we're interested, and then negotiations start from there. So we'll see who's coming back and who's not, right? Because there is always a possibility of someone not coming back or being in a reduced capacity. So there is that. So yeah. So yes, indeed. Oh, good. Tired. Hey D, good to see you. Yes, hopefully there will be a season 3. Hopefully. Like I said, I gave the season a B-. Because like I said, Elena didn't clock in for work. The Precious conversation was a little long in the tooth. And just the season felt just different this season. I think everybody can agree with that overall. The first season was like the best season, right? And this was like the sequel movie, and just it didn't hit where it needed to hit. But I knew that they were going to land on the love, right? I knew they were going to land on the love. I knew they were going to land on the love. There was no way that you could take us through there all season with strife and hate and everything in between, but not bring it home. And I think seeing that finale in the way that we did was to let people know, like, no, this is real. Right? I think the thing that hurt me the most with this finale was just that engagement. And Noah said, "You ruined my life." I think that was the thing that hurt the most. Because I know that was from a place of pain. Just, ooh, and Chloe and her mouth. Good Lord. Listen, I know I got a mouth on me, but I would never, ever, okay? I would have never said the things I said as my friend is potentially going through another seizure, right? It was just not only how she said it, it's not only what she said, but how she said it, right? I was disappointed on Landon show for Chloe. Latoya should have been there too, quiet as it's kept. I feel you, but also too, like, where is the line, right? I mean, when you say that, you know, my sister had seizures and I lost my mom and my husband when I was, you know, teaching kids, but yet, you know, you say that you got up and you got to walk away, you know, that to me, how can I put it? I perceived it as disrespectful. That's how I perceived it. But I feel you, though. I do feel where you're coming from. But just, it was what it was. Now, we'll see if, you know, the relationship, you know, lasts next season, right? We'll see about that. Chloe and her children need therapy badly. No way her children should have been at the engagement or taught up to them like that. Yeah, I fully agree. Like, and I knew it was from a place of hurt. I just knew it, because to say you ruined my life, Mom, those are heavy words. You just don't say that just to say that, right? And also too, when she said, "I don't really care," I'm like, ooh, child, she got a grown soul, that one. But I do agree with you. They definitely need therapy for sure, without question. Hopefully they'll pursue it next season. And like I said, I just think that next season, hopefully, will end up happening for Chloe is that, you know, it will be a rebirth for her. She'll recognize her, you know, mistakes, and she'll try to get it right. As my mama always says, you have a lifetime to get it right. But also, if I can add something to that, within that lifetime, people do have the right to say no to you. They do have the right to say no to you. They do have the right to say no to you. As difficult and as painful and as heavy as that is, you can't ask for construction when you cause destruction. You cannot ask for construction when you cause destruction. You cannot ask for construction when you cause destruction. So hopefully it's a rebirth of the sisterhood, and Chloe has a resurgence, you know, for herself personally. But we'll see. We'll see. I really do want there to be a reunion. I really do. We are just chillaxing, everybody. Colton James Hodge came through. D is here now. We're just talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. The season is over. No reunion at all. It's not happening. Unless somebody on YouTube does a YouTube reunion, which I do feel like we are bold enough to actually do that. But you know, of course, you gotta get permission from everybody, you know, to come onto a platform and all that stuff and this, that, and third, and you know, so we'll see. But I do believe there needs to be a reunion. I absolutely do. Yep. Y'all got any questions or comments for me? Leave them in the live chat below. I will definitely, you know, answer them all as best as I can to my ability. And like I said, I know I said I would leave at 1 hour and 20 minutes, but I always make time for my people. You know, make sure that they get a full show as well. It doesn't hurt to make sure that people feel seen, heard, and embraced. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Yep, we are chillaxing, everybody. Hey, 3 people, welcome in. Talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. The season is over. It is over. It is over. It is over. And, child, just, whew. You know, I really do have to give it to reality stars, because you think about that, usually these reality shows like tape like 1 year before it actually airs. So like this was filmed last year, but now it's being re-aired, so it feels like it's in real time, but it's really not. So it's one thing to go through it the first time, right? Then you're watching it, right? That's the second time it hurts. And then the third time is everybody chiming in on your life, you know? So to do that for like even a season is difficult, right? So it's just, I do have hope for this show. I do. I think there's a reason why OWN got this show. And hopefully in season 3, it will get better. I really do believe that, so. Labrina appeared to have gone off scot-free for her despicable behavior. Not despicable behavior? What despicable behavior did she do? Was it the way, okay, was it the way that she like talked with Chloe by saying she a mean girl and this, that, and the third? Or that you're a bone collector? No. Yeah, I think that you're a bone collector or something like that. Like, I don't feel like Labrina really did a lot this season. I mean, if you obviously have a different take, D, so feel free to chime in. I feel like the real conflict was Ro and Chloe all season, but it was a built-up, it was a built-up tension to that. And Ro did say that when it finally comes out, she will be able to talk about it. So now she's able to talk about it. I'm sure she's feeling free as a bird to... Okay, well, rain brings good luck. Y'all heard that, right? Okay. So... good. Lightning strike in my area. That's just great. 30 minutes before my birthday at midnight. That's just wonderful. That's just fantastic. Child, I just cannot. Yeah, give me your take, D, of what you're saying here about that Labrina had despicable behavior. Now, I do know this, right? When we did a episode review, right? After show review. I think it was Elena, right? And I'm trying to think, it was Elena and Labrina. They got into some ish. Don't know where that stands right now, but we did talk about that on the show. There was a lot going on with that, so yeah. So yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. We are chillaxing, y'all. I do hear the thunder. I do. It's like, good damn, it's like 11 something now. It hadn't rained all day today in Ohio. Not at all. And then now it's a lightning strike in my area, Labrina cursed the group out They're mean, lied about the not on my level comment, inspiring with Josh behind Elena's back, encouraging the limit drop antic and being the main precious culprit, etc. Oh my Lord Jesus. Okay, let's go through each one of these, right? Now I will say, cussing the group out at the meeting was not cool, okay? I will agree to that. The not on my level comment, I do think she should have been more clearer, right? That, it looks like all of us ladies are on different levels, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I mean? Because when you hear not on my level, the first thing we think of instinctively is money. The Josh behind Elena's back, I don't know, chit chat with QT feels a way about that Labrina did something wrong. I love my girl chit chat with QT. There's only one person who can call me Passa, Braylon Lee. Love her down. Oh Lord. Okay, let me stop. I'm a full grown ass man that loves to love down on black women. Moving on. Chit chat's a fine woman. Anyway, When it comes to, right, when it comes to Elena and Josh and stuff like that, I do feel in one way that, yeah, you know, you could understand the circumstances that was a little screwed up, that I would never, you know, go behind y'all back and hear some things and just give that side any credence. Sorry, y'all. In the same token, does Josh not have the right to have friends? I mean, at this point, y'all are separated, right? So why do you care who he talks to? The limit drop antic, I do agree that was very disrespectful. Of like, child, whether the drinks are comped or not, like, there are bigger issues than a limit drop, right? And then the precious comment, it's like, there are worse words that you can say, right? But within the context of that, that was not cool, right? And people have been saying, oh, that's a precious child, you know, precious meaning a good connotation, but then got out of hand, this, that, third. It was just a lot. But I will agree with you on the cursing out the group, the not on my level comment, the limit drop antic, and, you know, the precious comment, right? So the only one I'm not going to agree with you on is the behind Josh behind Lena's back. But I do see how all those things can be messy behavior. Although Labrina did not reduce somebody going through a seizure by just saying, like, hey, you know what, my sister has seizures, and you got to get up and get over it. I mean, that come on, man, that was more egregious than what Labrina did. But then again, I could be completely wrong. This is a free, open conversation, open flow, and open exchange of ideas. So nobody is right, nobody is wrong here. We're just chillaxing, talking about Heart and Hustle Houston. The season is over with. We're just debriefing with each other of what we thought about the season and all of that. So by the way, as a side note, I think the Housewives start filming at the end of August. The Real Housewives of Atlanta start filming at the end of August, so I'm assuming that the ladies of Heart Hustle Houston will probably film in that same time frame, depending on if everybody got their contract or not. But I mean, after that episode aired, to go right back into taping, whoo, Lord, it'll be interesting. Be interesting. And oh, we're ready for Ready to Love. We are ready for it. Okay, where's the trailer at? I need the cast. I think you guys gonna do it in Chicago this time around, and then I think Memphis is gonna be next after that. But yeah, we're ready for that. And then of course the Never Ever Met's ready for that as well. Thing about the Never Ever Mets, it was renewed for a third season. I haven't heard anything yet. And Ready to Love, I mean that show just goes on forever, so. Yes, we are chillaxing, everybody. I think what else is coming up. You got Nelly and Ashanti coming up as well this fall. Real Housewives of Potomac will be coming up as well, so we'll get into that soon. Trying to think if there's anything else. Of course, any, new 90 Day Fiance thing. I was going to review The Last Resort, but I was just like, no, I don't have it in me. But I am looking forward to a new season of The Single Life if they do it. I want to see Kimberly and a spinoff, The Book of Kim. Hopefully that spinoff is on the way. If it is, I will definitely review it. Like I said, we got plenty of content coming out. Like I said, plenty. Like I said, in under 20 minutes, it is Bray Bray's birthday. So we'll do some content in the morning at 11 a.m. celebrating the birthday. Of course, we'll have a birthday celebration later on. That night. But yeah, we'll have a lot going on, and then of course D23 is coming up, so a lot of predictions there. Just chillaxing, good people. Being each other's good company. Just chillaxing, y'all. I know that may sound tiring of me just saying that, but that's what we really are doing, though. We are just being each other's good company. I've learned with YouTube and social media, if you are just in a stream like this, just to kind of let the vibe breathe. But also to my old school broadcaster that, you know, dead air is like just... It's like wretched behavior to have just dead air, but I'm recognized that sometimes having dead air means that you're thinking, you know what I mean? You're reflecting, or you're just tired. You're just enjoying the company. The ambiance at the engagement was beautiful. Hopefully some of Chloe's real friends can come on next season. Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you something. Latoya did a absolutely fabulous she really did. I do hope that some of Chloe's family and friends come on next season. I really do. Because they seem supportive. I feel like those kids may not want to come on next season because ooh, loaded. That was just, like I said, I still cannot wrap my brain right around those kids feeling exactly how they're feeling, right? I just can't wrap my brain around it. You know what I mean? I remember I wasn't the best kid, but I never talked to my mom like that. You know that song? Never would have made it. Never could have made it if I talked to my mama like that. I wouldn't be here to talk to you today. And I know that without a shadow of a doubt, if I talked to my mama like that, I promise you, catering from Popeyes and honey baked ham would be made the same day, and I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be here. I would never made it. Let me applaud myself. I'm gonna applaud myself 2 more times. One more time for the one more time. That was all a cappella, and that was live, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Actually, it was Chloe's other friend who prepared the venue for the engagement, right? So here's the thing, right? Latoria, she provided the photographer, the decorator, right? So I believe that maybe she worked with Valerie and Brittany to set it up. But yeah, Latoria was the one that, you know, went ring shopping and everything. Like, she threw down. I got... Latoria's a good friend. No one can tell me nothing different. Nobody. Tell me anything different. It was beautiful. I said, listen, let my BBW, okay, girlfriend want to propose to me. I'm calling Latoria. I want all that, but in burgundy. I mean, I've never seen a place like that before. I mean, I've seen it in social media pictures and stuff, but Chloe must be overcompensating for her daughter's father not being there for allowing them to behave like spoiled brats in public. Child, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, you wasn't there, we wasn't there. But yeah, that they had some grown stank. But it was really just the one child. I'm not even gonna put the other child in it, but yeah, it was some grown stank to that, because I'm just like, whoa, and whoa, okay. I'm just like, how in the world, right? And I'm just being honest, how in the world did you fix your mouth to say any of that? I was flabbergasted. I really was flabbergasted. I was just like, how, Sway? I'm just like, wow, okay. Oh my God. All I need is one more time. Everybody sing with me. Never would have made it. Never could have made it. I believe Latoria regrets not being at the engagement party. You know, I feel like she has regret too, but also I feel that she came to terms with it. You know what I mean? Like, the way that Chloe acted, I don't know if I would have went either. I'm being honest. I am being completely honest with you. I don't know if I could have went. If Chloe treated me like that, I probably wouldn't go either. Like, just for my own mental. But I do hope that Chloe, you know, understands, like, how much she was loved. Like, for real, I hope she does recognize that. Because, like, to walk in there and see all that and Latoria set that up, oh, she was a good one. I really can't believe how some Marvin Saps I never would have made it and just remixed it like that live with y'all. That was crazy work, but that was fun though. It really was. All I need is one more time. Well, yo, we're almost there to midnight. Almost there to midnight, y'all. Like I said, I think the ending was beautiful. It was just, ooh, the words, man. Those words, they cut deep. Really was deep, man. And like I said, I believe that kids deserve the right to decide if they want to be on TV or not. But I have to tell you, I've never seen kids like that on national television being that blunt to their mama of like, you ruined my life. Like that was a bold swing. It really was. You ruined my life. You ruined my life. You ruined my life, man. 2 more minutes, y'all. Then it will be my birthday. Shout out to all the birthdays on August 10th, by the way. If you have a birthday on August 10th, I hope it is prosperous, fruitful, and you will be just blessed upon today. And really all week is birthday week for us with August 10th people. So if you got a birthday on August 10th, it is your birthday week. Okay? Alright? Just want you to know that. One more minute, y'all. Then it will be my birthday, y'all. There it is. It's my birthday! 30 32 years old upon the earth. Yes, indeed. I am so blessed to be here. Like I said, I will get more into it at 11 a.m. Tell y'all, you know, it's birthday, all that stuff, and then of course at 8:30, you know, I'll do a whole birthday celebration and, you know, really get into some things and, you know, just, oh my God, so, but 32 years old upon the earth, thank God I am still here. Sincerely, when I look back over my life and I look forward to where I want to be going in life, the biggest gift anyone could ever receive is still being on the earth. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like we really want to be here, because when you look outside, it's like, have you seen the world today? But sincerely, what really keeps me grounded, what keeps me thankful, and what keeps me hopeful is everything that I cover on the show. It fuels me every day to know that we're going to be okay. As long as we got good people out here, we're going to be okay. Maybe rough sometimes, but we're going to be okay. Told you I'm tired, man. Like I said, if y'all got any more, let me know. I'll probably end the show around 2 hours and 5 minutes here. But yeah, so that was cool that was cool being able to get to August 10th with you all. Yes, indeed. So. I think I might give me some Lalo tequila today, because I've been wanting to try it for a while, and we got like a pint for like $25 at my job, so I think I might go in and get me that bottle today. So we'll see. Just want to have a good day today, you know. Almost there to 2 hours and 5 minutes, y'all, and then we'll head on out. Like I said, on season 3, we need a damn reunion, okay? Alright? Good Lord. But don't be surprised if somebody does a YouTube reunion, though. Don't be surprised by that. I know you think that may not happen, but child, y'all don't know YouTube. Alright, y'all, that is it for me. I'm gonna come on camera here just so you guys can see my face, that I am still here with y'all. Y'all, that's it for me. It is August 10th, 2026. Thank you, and thank you all so much. We will get into some things later on today, of course, and we'll have some fun today, of course, and content still rolls on. Content still rolls on, and all that good stuff. I really haven't had a break at all, you know what I mean? Because, content never stops, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, with that being said, daily motivator time for Sunday, now Monday, okay, August 10th, my birthday. Remember, okay, that the energy you give, you get back, okay? That's the first thing I want to say, right? I get that we can be in pain, but when we are so much in pain, we need to get that checked. Not just physically, but spiritually, because no, you don't get to do that to people. Chloe, okay? Second thing I want to say is healthy boundaries are a thing. Shout out to Latoya for recognizing that, right? And even though boundaries can seem hurtful to others, would it be better to have boundaries and have all of you, or not have boundaries and only have a part of you? Clock that T. And finally, the third thing I'll say to you all is a new chapter can be written, but only if you allow yourself to turn the page. You have to allow yourself to turn the page. You have to allow yourself to turn the page. You have to allow yourself to turn the page. And like I said, I'm gonna talk about this in my birthday post, but I'm very reflective about what love means to me now. Very reflective. And I think that love, while it may not mean what it used to mean to some people, that doesn't mean that love doesn't still matter. So that's a bit of a clue of how I'll be speaking on my birthday this year. So, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want for one special, because you are always one of blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, about spending time together. Rise, we're great together. And always remember, when you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life with child, you just recognizing that. Listen, make sure that for all of the heart that you are giving, make sure that there's a savings for your hustle. Because there's going to be some rough days where you're not getting your return on how you invest. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to, but for you want the spirit to. Again, I love you, I value you, I embrace you. I always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. You don't receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is probably be proud of you, damn. So finally, y'all listen. Summer's about to be over. I know. Summer's about to be over. But listen, there's still more year to go. There's still more blessings waiting. Don't let the struggle distract you from the work you need to do for yourself, all right? Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as culture. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you again, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923 Jams and the